Hey, everybody, it's Sean McPherson. Happy Sunday to you, and thank you so much for watching Sounds Like Home. We've been running this thing since Friday, and there's still a lot of great performances left during these brunch hour performances. You can check out the full schedule over at thecurrent.org, but Charlie Parr, Harmar Superstar, Yam House, a lot of great music on the way today. Now, The Current does encourage all music fans to support their local artists and the continued longevity of their craft. The Current extends its gratitude to the Legacy Amendment Arts and Cultural Fund, which is going to be compensating artists for their Sounds Like Home performances. And it is an honor to partner with artists all across the state just celebrate great live music, to celebrate great local music, and to bring that to people all across the globe. Your support makes that possible. It is a big ask, but we are asking folks to step up and support this mission financially. If you're able to do so, it would make a big difference. You can donate over at thecurrent.org. Sounds Like Home has been a real joy, and I've been counting down the minutes, the hours, the days till I get to talk with Sophia Eris. Sophia, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, guys. This is great. I appreciate it.
It's an honor to have you here. It's an honor to have you in Minnesota. I was actually, as I was thinking about this, I very much know the first time I ever heard about you or saw you, I was hanging out in front of Honey with Toki, and you came up and said hi to Toki, and he was like, "This woman's incredible. She's super talented artist, and can't wait to see where she goes." And where you have gone, I mean, he was right. The world was right. You have done some incredible things. I've been following your work since you were with the Chalice. I'm really excited to hear some of your solo music because the singles you, Bionic, and Laserbeak have been putting out are just, it feels so good to dance to your music. And I wonder if that comes from your DJ background, but you make great jams, and I'm so excited you're still going to do that in isolation.
Yeah, thank you. I set it up to try to deliver it in the best way to you guys, because I mean, really, the state that we're in, it's all about live stream. That's the only way we artists can still share ourselves to you. So I just want to make sure that the setup was correct. I got Space Jam on the background.
Yep.
Yes, I'm excited to perform for you guys.
Well, I'm excited. Let's get into this first tune, and we'll talk a little more after some music. Here's Sophia Eris doing Who's Got the Boom on Sounds Like Home.
What up, The Current? Thank you. Stay home and stay safe, and I got that boom, got that boom, got that. Make it on my own. I can fake it in my zone. Tryna take me off my throne, and I turn you into stone. What else? I choose up. Hustle didn't have a home, so I cooked it and I took it out the fire just to get inspired. I'm higher. Ain't no red dye in the place for me. I'm flyer. They gon' read up on my history. Like took over the city on a billboard looking pretty. How she do that? Where her crew at? It's better let the mystery.
Who got the boom that'll make the boys go like? Who got the boom that'll make the boys go like?
Ooh.
Boom that'll make the boys go like? Who got the boom make the boys go like?
We ain't never undone. We behind no one, no one. When the sunlight comes, we gon' rise. We gon' rise. Memorize it. I'm the one to hypnotize it. Monopoly money poppin' like the Easter Bunny. Energizer on the DMT, I battery. Threw them suckers on it, but it don't bother me. Set it up, so on the right move, showing up, proof. On a real stage roll, genuine as ever. All them birds will flock together, cause I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like a.
Who got the boom that'll make the boys go like? Who got the boom that'll make the boys go like? Who got the boom that'll make the boys go like? Who got the boom make the boys go like?
I got that boom, make that boy straight salty. I got that boom, make that girl straight want me. I got that boom, make that boy straight salty. I got that boom, make that DJ call me. You never thought that I could be this high. You never thought that I could breathe this fire. Let 'em know, let 'em know. You never knew that I could break your spine. You never knew that I could heal your mind. Let 'em know, let 'em know. Yeah. Remember this. Venice Beach on my days. Roller blade. Just got paid. Sunset colors, finest brothers. Ain't no clutter, they all love ya. Double features, margaritas, flyers, creatures. Just got paid. Stunner shades on the waves, kicking back. I got my fanny pack. Yeah. You don't know about me, I got my fanny pack. Yeah. Yellow, pink, and green, I got my fanny pack. Yeah. Better say the right thing, I got my fanny pack. I got my fanny pack. Bag it up, bring it back. Sipping on yak in the lab. I got my fanny pack. Zip it up, back it in. Cut the belt down for the win. I got my fanny pack. Bag it up, bring it back. Slip top strap with a strap. I got my fanny pack. What? I got my fanny pack. Ice cream, almond butter, touch you like Egyptian lover. Tamagotchi, giga pet, bet you haven't hit it yet. Sweat shirt off the shoulder, we ain't ever getting older. Just colder, icy, try me. I got my fanny pack. Yeah, you don't know about me, I got my fanny pack. Yeah, yellow, pink, and green, I got my fanny pack. Yeah, better say the right thing, I got my fanny pack. I got my fanny pack. Bag it up, bring it back. Sipping on yak in the lab. I got my fanny pack. Zip it up, pack it in. Put the belt down for the win. I got my fanny pack. Bag it up, bring it back. Click, clack, step with a strap. I got my fanny pack. What? I got my fanny pack. Okay. Yeah. I got my fanny pack. Fanny pack. Fanny pack. Yeah. What's up, the current? That was fanny pack. I got my fanny pack. My fanny pack. Hey. Go. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Okay.
This is Sounds Like Home, and my name is Sean McPherson. I am really excited to be listening to Sophia Eris. Sophia, these tunes are so great, and the stuff you've been making with Laserbeak and Bionic is so dance friendly. I'm curious, is that informed somewhat by your background as a DJ? You've been DJing all across the globe and making great DJ nights happen in Minneapolis as well. Is that where that danceable music comes from?
Honestly, yeah, our relationship with the three of us all kind of started with licensing. Like we all connected. They will always send me beats, and we always get like hits for different licensing opportunities, you know. And I've been so familiar with their production for so long, and I know it's always really heavy and like hard, and it bangs. Laserbeak and Bionic. So when I found out, basically when I realized we were all doing the same thing, I was like, why don't we just come together and do it together? And we like sat and had a powwow. Actually, I found out that Bionic and Laserbeak lived down the street from each other.
Okay.
So I was like, let's just all hang out together one day and like let's talk, you know. And we met up, and I was like, it would be tight just to do a project together. And I wanted to sound like the Space Jam soundtrack. I was like, I want them all to be like super. I want cheerleaders to be able to dance to it. I want basketball teams to run out to it. I wanted to sound very anthemic, and like I wanted people to want to dance to it. That was the zone I was in, and that's what I wanted to portray in this album. And every song just bangs. Every song makes you want to get up out your seat and like celebrate. And yeah, as a DJ too, I would say I was influenced by that aspect of myself as well, because now when I was opening for Lizzo on our last tour, I was able to DJ and play my own songs in between. So I was definitely inspired by like Dame Funk, for example, who definitely he can perform his own songs in between his sets, and it's just everything is seamless. And that was very fun to do for me. And so I'm glad to have a project full of just amazing songs that I could DJ and perform myself. And so
Well, if the goal was to get cheerleaders to dance, you also got, bass player, radio host to want to dance as well, because the songs are really infectious. And this collection of the work that you and Bionic and Laserbeak have been doing, it's coming out later this month, and it's called Trapper Keeper. Can you tell us about the release date and how we can find out more about the project?
Yes, I can. This is actually exclusive. I haven't released a date yet at all, so you guys are getting firsthand. So the Chapter Keeper will be dropping on May 29th, on Memorial Day weekend. I was like, what better weekend to put out a bunch of bangers? You know, when people are gonna want to be outside and be with each other, or I guess we'll kind of be a little free at that point.
Yeah.
But Memorial Day weekend to me just reminds me of like the pool and the sun, and it's exactly the environment that I've illustrated. I feel like in these songs, it's like you want to be happy and dance with the sun. So we're dropping Chapter Keeper on May 29th. So be
Well,
ready.
I think we are in line for this to be one of the albums of the summer based on the singles you've already
Yeah.
released, and I'm really excited to hear the one you most recently released, Trap House. Before that, I just wanted to ask a little bit about how you and your team are doing during this time of social distancing and having to figure out how to be a creative without being able to play shows. How are you faring?
Whew. I will say, having this much time to myself has let me understand a lot of about why I am an artist, and I've gotten to the point of knowing that I became an artist because of energy. I love being around people and exchanging energy with them, you know. And not being able to do that has been difficult. It definitely has like inhibited my creativity, but I've been overcoming that and learning how to, in different ways, to still feel inspired. But I will say I did take a hit creatively. It was weird having to be alone and not like, you know, be in the studio with people anymore, you know, or exchange energy anymore. It was weird.
Mhm.
Or be doing shows gives you such a, it fills up your tank again. You know, it's like, oh yeah, this is why I do it. Oh yeah, this feels so good. So being separated from that has been hard. But I know we're not gonna never see it again. I do know nothing will be the same again.
Mhm.
But I've definitely renovated my house, and I've created my own little space in the house to inspire me as much as possible, so I can feel comfortable creating in my house. Since I've never done that before, I've just always like had the freedom to leave and be with other people. So yeah, I've been we've been surviving. Everyone's healthy. The whole Lizzo team is healthy. You know, we're all doing okay. But I will say personally, my creativity was a little hit. It's really hard to feel inspired. That's all. But I feel like I'm back to normal. I feel like the sun helped a lot. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing.
there,
Mhm.
if you're
The
looking
sun
to
gives me
grab
energy. That's
energy,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's the
sun.
energy change I got. Honestly.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
The sun giving you energy is a beautiful thing, and you giving us energy and everybody who's watching energy is a really beautiful way to start this final day of the Sounds Like Home Festival. And I'm really honored that you took the time out to do this properly and put on a great show. And I cannot wait to hear the entirety of Trapper Keeper. And my appetite
Yeah.
has been whetted by this single you dropped just a couple like days ago, the Trap House tune. I'm really excited
Yeah.
to hear this one. So let's close out this little event with Trap House. Sophia Eris, thank you so much for spending a little bit of your weekend with the Current and with the Sounds Like Home Festival.
Yeah. Yes, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. Everyone stay safe and healthy. Stay creative. Thanks.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Listen. Yeah. I ain't a drug, I'm the trap pie. All the fiends getting turned out. Hit this, you go black out. First in and the last out. He wanna come to the trap pie. She wanna come to the trap pie. I'm a trap pie. I'm a trip out the body. Lick out the molly. I sip from a bottle, make you fall off your trolley. Sorry, not sorry. Got the knees quaking. One taste and they get the pupil dilation. Oh. Got you sweating now. Can't sleep, can't eat since you left the ground. I'm a freak, you a fiend, better join the crowd. You gon' need an intervention when it's over. Never boring, zoning off the serotonin. What I'm holding, drip, drip, got they shirt soaking. Psychedelic when I'm flowing, steady rolling, ring growing, money folding. Ain't tryna tell you twice. If you want high grade, gotta pay the price. You don't wanna roll the dice. I'm your plug and your pusher. Say my name nice. I ain't a drug, I'm a trap pie. All the fiends getting turned out. Hit this, you go black out. First in and the last out. He wanna come to the trap pie. She wanna come to the trap pie. I'm a trap pie. What's up? Once you get a hold of me, dope, you see. And I bring more heat than the Florida keys. Roll my boat. Bringing in the product while you roll on my dro. Everybody saying, give me some more. Give me some more, give me some more. I bust a pound on the ground, let me break it down. I was staying low key, but they wanting that loud. It drips wet on my dipset, L on your piss test, and you ain't even lit yet. The quality is great, careful what you take. Only had a little, and he said he need a break. No lie, I'm my own supply. Book your stash house. I'm a motherfucking trap house. Hey, I ain't a drug, I'm a trap house. All the things getting turned out. Hit this, we go black guy. First in and the last out. He wanna come to the trap house. She wanna come to the trap house. I'm a trap house. Trap house. Trapper keeper. Produced by Laser Big and Bionic. My next project, May 29th. Tune in.
Thanks for tuning in to Sounds Like Home, a 3-day virtual festival celebrating Minnesota music. Support for Sounds Like Home and the artists performing during the festival is made possible with the support of Minnesota's Legacy Amendments Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. All Sounds Like Home sessions will be archived at thecurrent.org.